It's all about humanity. About humanity. It's all about humanity. About humanity. It's all about humanity. It's all about humanity. About humanity. It's all about humanity. About humanity. It's all about humanity.
Hey, howdy, hi, hello, hola, privyet, bonjour, guten tag. What is up, Vikings? So, bear with me a little bit here. It's still like, early morning for me. It's 9 a.m. for me. I'm trying to wake up. So, sorry if this is like a little bleh. My brain's still half in like zombie mode, but as you can tell by the thumbnail, we evidently are going to have a MINI-ASGARD event. So tell you what the heck. Alright, I will get to that. I will tell everybody what the heck. We've been thrown an epic curveball by Polarium today. As we know, CVC is supposed to start today. However, there is some, there appears to be some other, like, Loki-ish like things in the works. Jurgen released it on Gadkey's stream. I figured it out from Torin. R4 figured it out from Torin. We do not know how influence will be restricted. Hello, Privyet, Yora, Master Viking, and R4. Welcome you both. Hello. So to my current viewers, I will show you something on this. I hope I don't get in trouble. Fingers crossed. Yes, Loki-ish. There are some trick-CCs going on. So I will show you guys roughly what I know, what I've been told. Again, not that this is not subject to change. As you know, it seems as if the powers that be are playing, well, they're playing tricks after Halloween. I'm not sure what's up with that, but, yes, I will show you guys roughly what I know. Again, Privyet Yora, or Master Viking, as you guys know him. Hello, R4. So I will put this up on the screen. I will kind of show you guys what's up. One moment, please. Whoop. See if I could get this right. Okay. So don't want to show you guys that. That's Asgard. All right. As you guys know, all the streamers got the same, news this morning. Bam. Okay. Again, hope I don't get in trouble for showing you guys this. Okay, anyways, I will show you guys roughly the information I got about Asgard. But 40 of you on the stream, awesome. Please, if you guys are not subscribed to me, hit the subscribe button. And here we go. Bam. So, I don't know if you guys can read this well, but I'm gonna do this, and this. So, as you guys can see from this, it started out with news from Torn this morning for the streamers program that basically told us all that the fog was clearing for the update. As we know before, there was fog for the future. However, the fog was clearing. There was thunder and lightning. So I asked Torin, I'm like, so the almighty Thor is going to visit Viking War of Clans with his chariot of goats for thunder and his hammer of lightning. Torin replied, not really, keep thinking. I was like, would also make sense to join clans or return to clans that the Odin Tower upgrade is coming, along with a mini-ASGARD. The response from Torin was mini-ASGARD with stars for eyes. I was like, oh, excellent. The fog is clearing, and that is literally when I also... Ooh, thank you for the subscription. Welcome. That was also when Amber got confirmation watching Gadkey's stream that mini-ASGARD would be announced today from Jurgen. And I was like, I wrote that just as information that Jurgen told Gadkey's stream already. I was like, but anyways, mini-ASGARD, woohoo! Torrin said today, get ready. And here we are, guys. Here's your timing. Torrin said, get ready. I said, today? Great Odin, I need troops then, as I am sure a lot of you guys do as well. Asgard was, was laggy, but a lot of us went through a lot of troops. Torrin replied, it's going to be today at 5 p.m. UTC. I was like, at reset then, never mind, that's not reset. I'm still waking up. So, 5 p.m. UTC today. I do not know what your guys' time frames are. But, bam. Let's see. Hello. Hello. All right. Currently, see. So 5 p.m. UTC today. Woo. It is currently 3:20 p.m. UTC. So, at 5 p.m. UTC today would be when MINI-ASGARD is. Okay, so 5 p.m. UTC would be the announcement, is what our 4 is saying. So let's see. That would be hour and a half for announcement. Or 1.5 hours for the announcement. And we do not know, obviously, when, we do not know, obviously, exactly what this entails. But, we have information on this. So, apologies, I do not have screenshots of all of this. However, in the course of the last several months that they have been hinted at MINI-ASGARD, the proxy group has gathered a lot of information about it. Supposedly, get rid of this. Get rid of that. Don't need that anymore. Okay, so to the Asgard map. Hello, привет. So. Oh, I hate trying to find stuff. Here we go. So, as you can see, there are the towers. I don't know if I can see the actual map from here yet. So, there we are. Okay. So, there's the main tower of Asgard as we know it. As most of you that have been there know, that is the center of the Asgard map. I don't know why I don't have that. Oh, because you can't. I don't know why I have that. I don't have that saved. Anyways, so, as we know, that is the center point of the Asgard map. Now, what we've been told before about MINI-ASGARD is that when it comes to... It's not that hard to find out. Okay. So, these are the level 1 towers we know so far. When it comes to MINI-ASGARD, the information that we've gathered before and what we know is that there will either be out here in the wastelands. Out here, there will be other towers or other level 1 towers or other things in theory, for smaller clans. So we don't know if once these towers are released, honestly, their influence cap, which means you have to be a certain influence, under a certain influence, over a certain influence, whatever, to hold them. But in theory, they're supposed to add more towers that are easier to capture for smaller clans. We do not know where on this map those towers will be. However, yeah, I can't look at the overall map. Anyways, we do not know where on that map those mini towers will be. However, we do know that somewhere on that map there will be other mini towers that are supposed to be for smaller clans. I need to go through LI, and I'm gonna have to train. But however, there will be smaller towers. We do not know how these towers will be spread out. We do not know how they will be fit for influence, to fit for the smaller clans. But we do know that that there will be towers. So the plan is that MINI-ASGARD means for miniature clans or smaller clans, that not all big clans can participate in the towers they are adding. That is a theory. That was on Negan's live stream on October 7th. So like minor leagues for smaller players. That is the plan, yes, to try to give something more to the game for smaller players. So, like, that way, we can all essentially, that way, we will all essentially know or be able to have our own towers within our league. So, the theory is that there will be smaller towers that smaller clans can participate in. Don't know exactly what those, how those towers will be capped. But we know that essentially it's meant to be so only certain influences can hold them. Now, I am assuming, this is an assumption, don't take this as fact, please. So I am assuming, as we all know, that tower levels, or that towers have troops in them. Uno momento. Monday and Thursday. So, pull this up. Yeah, I saw Monday and Thursday weekly. I'm trying to confirm that before I say okay to it. Nothing against Stars Night. I just don't want to give you guys false information or false hope. Either one. I don't want to either A, freak you out for no good reason, or give you information that isn't correct. So, as we know, basically, depending on the tower that they add, the towers do have troops, which means we will need troops to hit them. For those of you that have never hit an Asgard Tower's troops, Torrent said no, so no, it's not going to be weekly. I didn't think it was going to be weekly. That would be a little insane. Plus, why would they run an Asgard Thursday when there's Yacht Thursday? For those of you that have not hit towers before, there are tower troops. So if you are the first to them, expect to knock tower troops out. We do know, obviously, that Asgard will not be weekly. So sometimes Mondays and Thursdays. However, it's not guaranteed to be Monday and Thursday every time. Monday or Thursday every time. So we currently do have regular Asgard is on Thursday to Friday now. So if they ran another mini Asgard like roughly in there somewhere-ish. But sometimes Mondays and Thursdays. Basically, we're all going to need to train troops. Players, keep in mind, that we ask for this. It's going to be roughly 2 hours long as far as the first mini Asgard goes. So we do possibly there might be a Torrent Cheek around. Okay. Let's see. Why is my internet being dumb? So, smaller time frame. Essentially, normal Asgard, smaller time frame for smaller players. It'll appear on Monday and Thursday for 2 hours. Never know. Never know. Torrent could appear. But as it appears, there will be another Asgard going on today. A mini Asgard. Now, don't know if this is adding more towers. This could be adding more towers for smaller players. This could also be this could also just be another Asgard competition. This could be a way of them kind of making up for the lag that we had. I do not honestly know. But we do know that there is a mini Asgard that will be going on. We also know when the announcement will be. So, with that in mind, if I can get a Tauren in the stream. I know there's roughly, I think, like every streamer currently streaming. It would appear so. So, from what news has been gathered, this will be a this will be an Asgard for everybody. So, a 2-hour Asgard for everybody. Keep in mind, 2 hours. So basically, it's not the Asgard update. It is a 2-hour mini, like, Asgardish blitz. Henceforth, when I started streaming, I said, we don't know. Bam, let's see. So, that's kind of the thing. Basically, before people start, saying to make money, keep in mind this. What we decide to play with for a 2-hour event, what we decide to throw, use, and lose is entirely up to us. The fact of Polarium needs to make money kind of comes from the fact of people that can't control how much they're spending on troops. That's not meant to be offensive. If I decide to spend 6 billion T8 in an event, it is no one's fault but my own. If I decide to give money to Polarium for 6 billion T8 to build them and then use them in an event, again, no one's fault but my own. If, however, I decide to play with a smaller amount of troops on a smaller scale, then again, the money that I dump into it is whatever I dump into it. So, it appears that the MINI-ASGARD is for everyone, and the other thing is, Amber Ray, I want screenshots of you using T3 in Asgard. Oh, goodness. Remember, this is a mini event, 2 hours long. So, A, use what, not necessarily Dawn. Like, last Asgard, here, I'm going to break this down real quick. So, here's what I find funny. And now, I mean, I find it kind of ironic, in all honesty. So, currently, my clan has 13.4 mil medals. We were able to get an Asgard skin for the wizard, Amber, as you guys know her. This last Asgard almost got a second one because we were luckily comped 12 mil medals. However, if we weren't, that means we would have had roughly 16 million medals in our Asgard store for that first skin. However, do you know how my clan earned those 16 million medals? I mean, we earned them using T6. Like, that's it. T6. Granted, we went through, like, 8 billion, 10, 12, 15, about 15 billion or more T6 for 3 of us to earn those medals. But even then, I mean, me training 15 billion T6 over the course of 2 days is still cheaper than the soul shards or the amount of boosts to train 3 billion T8. And I saw people saying they went through 10 to 15 to 18 billion T8. So when people are like, this game is getting too expensive, for me, honestly, all I have to do is say, look at how you play. That level of play is not for everybody. If that level of play is not for you, or that level of play was for you and it's not for you now, change it. I'm not saying that to knock anybody. I'm not saying that to put anybody down. I'm saying that to remind everybody that the choice is yours. Honestly, if I could afford to play at a higher competitive level than throwing T6, would I? Maybe. Currently, I am very happy with throwing T6 at towers in Asgard because, again, that means that my boosts per troop, per soul shard level are on par. Between Asgard and Home Gang, granted my Home Gang opponent didn't play. Oh, that's another thing for this mini Asgard is that there will be a Home Gang bonus. Anyways, Lord. So between Asgard and Home Gang, I netted a total of like 1.3 billion shards. Yes, my clan was comp 12 mil metals. However, if you minus that 12 mil metals, we still would have had enough to get an Asgard hero skin. So, at least one. So for people saying it's not possible unless you spend a massive T8s, you're wrong. It is possible to strategically hammer it out with lower tiers. Granted, it took us 16 hours of playing to get it with those lower tiers. So, even again, without the 12 mil metals comped, we would have had enough to get an Asgard hero skin for at least one player in our clan. So what I'm saying is, for those of you that are like, oh no, but I don't have T8s, I don't have the T7s, it is possible with relentless OSing to do it with T6. Granted, the lag does not help a dang blessed thing. So the fact that I understand that as well. So it's the fact that you can actually play with lower tier troops. You just need to play with a lot of those lower tier troops and work through the frustration. During Asgard, there was a lot of non-YouTube appropriate language going on in my clan. I will be brutally honest. I think I might have made new swear words. The fact that, a runic coin competition could not be completed. Like, honestly, I was like, I think 30 billion away from the last checkpoint. Like, if Loki would have sneezed, then, if Loki would have sneezed, then I probably would have maxed it. Like, that's how close to maxing the runic coin I was. But the lag was so terrible, literally, you couldn't do anything. Couldn't OS because Hero and Shaman were stuck in the tower that they'd hit 5 minutes before. And then when you would OS again, you'd bounce because, well, it hit troops that were already there that supposedly weren't there. So, I mean, lag was bad. And that was just during the one runic coin event. The lag was bad during all of them. I mean, just all of them. It was horrible. But, so honestly, this might be like kind of makeup for that. I believe, don't quote me on that because I don't know. But basically, it is possible to do Asgard with lower tiered troops. You do not necessarily have to use a massive amount of T8s, a massive amount of T7s. However, if you plan on holding a tower, the higher tiers would definitely be recommended. Yeah, exactly. I saw that, I believe it was Como, I believe you shared the screenshots in proxy. There were multiple clans holding one tower that weren't allies. So the glitches and lag were bad. I mean, they were bad. Like, so many of you know me from proxy, but you also might not know, I don't normally send support tickets. But let me pull this up. Whoa! Everything's moved on computer. I don't know where it's at. There it is. I will show you guys this. Why? Because I can. So, I don't normally send support tickets. However, when in one event, like September 15th was my last support ticket prior to this. But one event, November 4th, and then like November 5th. Like, boom, boom, boom. Were all my replies. These support tickets were all put in from me within 2 hours of each other. Issue in Asgard. Bam. Dump support ticket. 2 hours later, another issue in Asgard. Boom. Dump support ticket. 2 hours later, made a screen video, dumped a support ticket. 2 hours after that, bam, made another support ticket. So the fact that this Asgard was so bad, that it just had to be support ticketed, like, should tell you it was horrible. Now, I've seen a lot of people saying only certain players, only certain size clans got compensation. My clan at the time of the Asgard announcement and playing Asgard, we were roughly 16 to 17 T. We were in League of Rookies. Now, my clan's not big, and I know some people will say it's because of the streamer advantage for me and the streamer advantage for me and the Discord moderator advantage for Amber. However, we got lucky enough to rank in League of Rookies. So we were lucky enough to be in one of those top 100 spots. So unfortunately, they decided to only give compensation to players rank 100 and up. So between 1 and 100, if you landed in the ranking system for that, you got compensated medals depending on your league. Personally, I believe that everybody deserves some form of compensation, but that was the way compensation got broken down. I don't know why it was broken down like that. However, the fact that depending on your league would depend on how much hold time you needed to rank. When I see clans of 60 trillion influence, I'll throw numbers out here. When I see clans of 60 trillion influence that are 4 players, and those 4 players are complaining that they couldn't do anything in Asgard at roughly 25 to 24 T per player, if not more, like 28 T per player, I'm kind of baffled, but yet I've seen that complaint. I've seen complaints of 50 T clans for 2 players. I've seen complaints of 30 T clans with 3 players. So keep in mind, when it comes to compensation, size matters. There is kind of that. Now, however, I believe everybody should have at least gotten something out of it. I believe everybody should have gotten something out of it. Either a compensation of runics or a compensation for some medals, something. You should have at least gotten something out of it. If not compensated medals because you didn't rank, then compensated runics. I believe that's my personal opinion. However, the fact that we all know this issue exists. We all know this issue exists, so we all also kind of take the risk of playing Asgard with the running issues. So there is that as well. If you played Asgard with the mindset of I'm going to get compensated, I don't believe that's necessarily right either. Because in order to play Asgard and train that amount of troops, you need quite a bit of boost. If you train that amount of troops and then you're like, oh, well, I'm just playing for compensation, it's not really right and fair to the rest of us that honestly played and tried their best to just play the event. So, I believe, like, you know, just again, personal opinion, but playing outside of your size and then complaining because you weren't selected, and blaming it on other people or blaming it on Polarium in general when you decided to swell up to an astronomical size. Broke down the math at 50 trillion, 4 players, or even 100 trillion. I think one of the ones I saw was 100 trillion and 5 players. That breaks down to 20 T per player. My clan's 13.7 T. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 mains, the rest alts. So, if my clan were to play like that, we would all need to be 25 trillion influence each. Привет! Would all need to be like 25 trillion influence each. And I mean, just saying. Now, however, that's kind of like my rant on that for the day. There will be an Asgard on this Thursday as well. Привет. There will be an Asgard as well this Thursday. There's a mini one today. There is a mini one Thursday. So keep that in mind. Some point in time, I believe, coming soon-ish. Exactly. That was kind of where I was going with that. Again, MINI-ASGARD today, MINI-ASGARD on Thursday. So, do not know. I believe the announcement for MINI-ASGARD will be soon-ish. Привет. Also, here's the other thing. I might possibly suggest, if you know your playing time is limited, you would obviously need higher tier troops in order to rank. I do not know what higher tiers. However, 7 minutes, gloom and doom. Yes, exactly. So, if your playing time is limited in Asgard, I might suggest to you guys that you think about what you're carrying. It is harder to lose troops during heavy lag than you might think. Big Clan took 3 places in league, 3rd, 4th, and 5th. Huh. So if you guys go in carrying an insane number of troops and you can't lose them, expect that it will make your next event harder. That is generally what my clan does. We train pretty much the day of, or like, I mean, well, for normal Asgard, we train during CVC, and then, of course, we lose that, or try to lose it all in Asgard, and then rinse, repeat. Yes, exactly, very true. If you are not at least VIP 55 or 60, towers are competitive. There are a limited amount of tower level 1s. That's kind of one of the reasons I was so excited, hoping when they said MINI-ASGARD that they were adding the towers around for everybody else. Because finding a tower is hard. Honestly, a 2-hour, with that being said also, keep in mind that a 2-hour Asgard event is going to be extremely hard since people will lock towers up. There's not going to be a turnover rate, I don't really think. Because why would there be? You can hold a tower for 2 hours. There are towers that... There honestly are towers that in Asgard, in even the level 1 and level 2, Privyet, that even in the level 1 and level 2, don't ever switch over. So holding a 2-hour Asgard event, when in a 24-hour Asgard event, there are level 1 towers that are held by the same clan the entire time, don't expect a lot out of a 2-hour Asgard event. Just, you know, just don't. I honestly, a 2-hour Asgard event, I would not expect there to be a lot of tower turnover. I would expect bigger clans to jump on those towers and hold them for 2 hours. Because why? Because they can. Just honestly what I see happening. It only being a 2-hour MINI-ASGARD event, I don't think it's going to work. Yes. Thank you, Vanya. Yes, exactly. However, when you look at like the top, say, top 10, 15 clans, for UTC, thought it was as well. When you look at roughly the announcement is in, yes, when I will refresh my game to hopefully show it on the screen. When you really think about this, how many towers do you guys see like change in Asgard? 24 hours. There are legitimate level 1 towers that never switch over. Ever. They are held by the same clan. All 24 hours. So, I don't think 2 hours is going to be really any different. And I honestly see a lot of those getting locked up. But we will see. Maybe not all clans have had a chance to fuse together. The announcement is supposed to be at 4 p.m. UTC, which is in roughly 1 minute. So, we'll see. We'll see. Ooh. see. Yeah, see, I've seen a couple of different times. 4 p.m. Oh, hang on. Uno momento. Seen announcements at 5 p.m. 4 p.m. UTC and 5 p.m. UTC both. Checking with Tor now. Maybe. Let's see. It's going to be today at 5 p.m. UTC. So, let's see. Just for the heck of it. Ugh! My game won't start. That's awesome. Oh, there it goes. Okay. Nada. Nada. As far as announcements, honestly, I think it's going to be in about an hour. In that case, shenanigans. Yes. Our 4, I believe, was told 5 p.m. UTC for announcement. I think that the goal was at 4 p.m. UTC to tell everybody about it, but, you know, kind of got blown out of the water. So, anyways, MINI-ASGARD today. I don't know really what to expect. 2-hour event. Yeah, yes, exactly. 2-hour event supposedly. I don't know how these towers are gonna look. I honestly do not have much hope for being able to grab a tower for a 2-hour event, considering the fact that, you know, like I said, there are towers that are held for 24 hours straight. And I think in 2 hours, like, people will honestly just go for medals. However, I will be there somewhere roughly, if I decide to train some troops. I will be there somewhere flying around the map. Hope to see some of you guys there. Oh, they're definitely playing trick. Hope to see some of you guys there. That was essentially like all I had for today. I was kind of excited when I started this to like get this information out, but at the same time, now I'm just kind of like, oh, it's another Asgard that's popping up for 2 hours. It's an Asgard Blitz, essentially. So, if you guys decide to play it, good luck. Maybe there will be less lag as they did on maintenance today. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Big clans will sit. That's kind of like what I'm picturing here, is that big clans will lock the towers up. I don't know. I could be surprised by this. We will find out, and we will find out together. Yeah, the training bonus is definitely gonna suck. And keep in mind, the other thing is now people have these. There are now as well home gang bonuses in play. So that could be horrible. Hello. So with that being said, like, good luck. Honestly, I don't know what to expect out of this, but I know it could potentially be very nasty for a 2-hour event. But as I said, good luck. I will, of course, be flying around the Asgard map, or at least parked in the Asgard map somewhere. That's really all I had for you guys today. Thank you for joining me. Those of you that were here, stop by, left. Thank you. We definitely need training bonuses. So, anyways, thank you guys for joining me today for the stream. Didn't really plan on it being long. I will see you guys evidently in an Asgard today at some time if you guys jump there. Not exactly. I might just be sitting, FYI. And no, I have not trained my spies back yet, Lev. Anyways, good luck if you guys decide to play it. If you don't, then obviously, enjoy your day. Good luck in your upcoming CVC, and also this week there will be a yacht giveaway announcement by me. We do have some awesome prizes for that. That will include town skins, hero skins, and achievements. So, look forward to releasing that video, or that announcement video. Goodness. So, hello. So, that being said, I will see those of you that are in Asgard later. To those of you that are not, have a great day. Have a good CVC. Look for the yacht giveaway announcement video coming out this week by me. Yeah, I will see you guys. Well, yeah, I'll see you guys around. Hope to see you on the next video. Have a great day. Stay safe. And I'll see you guys later.